Alright. Now, I'm gonna need to take a visit to the inn, so that way I'll be able to make use out of more nobler path actions, because I don't want to risk my reputation falling here. Alright, Therion just has his usual spiel to say. Alright, let's get Ulbrich out here, along with Alphen and Therion. So I'm not paying for anything. Ooh, travel banter. Wasn't expecting that. Rituals and superstitions. This is between Therion, Ophelia, and Honnet. So what's with the 2 rings on your necklace, Honnet? They are in keepsakes from my parents. I touch them for luck before a hunt. A foolish superstition, I know. But I remember holding it tight before my first hunt. After that, it became a habit. I guess hunters need all the luck they can get, so I'm not surprised they believe in things like charms and rituals. I don't think it's limited to hunters. I have one as well. You mean praying to the flame? No, not exactly. Every morning after reading scripture, I wish for a blessed day, before carefully placing a bookmark between the pages I had been reading. The bookmark I use is actually a pressed flower that I picked from a secret place I know. That is a fine ritual. May it continueth to blessen thy days. Oh, I do hope so. What about you, Therion? Do you have rituals or superstitions? Of course. Thievery is as prey to fortune's caprice as hunting. So what are in thy superstitions? When I break into a house, I always enter with my right foot, and I knock on the door first. Lightly, of course. I never look portraits in the eye, or steal from children's saving boxes. Also, stay! How many hast thou? As many as I need to make off with my prize. I cannot decide if that makes you overly superstitious, or eminently practical. Well, at least it shows Therion has somewhat of a heart. Because after all, it's actually quite a noble thing not to steal from children's saving boxes. Although the looking portraits in the eye thing, I'm not entirely sure of. Alright, let's start doing some housekeeping around here. What's your story, friend? Wears weapons and armor. Interesting.
Good day.
No, I already spoke to you. No, I wanted to use my path actions. Christ. Adamantine shield, a hill cleaver, a justice breaker, and a victor spear. I'll take all of this. Thank you.
Huh?
You wish to board? If not, stay out of the way of the crew. Fine. An ambitious young man who works at the wharf in Grandport. He helps merchants unload their items and is learning various things from his employer that he might one day become a trader. Nice. What do you have to steal? An inspiriting plum M? I'll take that. You look like another merchant. A merchant who deals with ore the world over, carrying everything from beautiful and rare crystals to common pebbles in his bag. Interesting. Lapis lazuli, an ore with a blue pigment. Looks like a quest important item. Legends of swashbucklers and trailblazers inspired this merchant to become a seller of adventure books. He recently came into possession of one which tells the tales of 8 travelers, each fascinating and compelling, and cannot seem to put it down. Let me guess, is the book called Octopath Traveler? Might I interest you in something, traveler? A book to keep you entertained on the road, perhaps? My books will lead you to the undiscovered treasures of the world. What do you have to steal? Tales from a faraway land. Records of a journey through an unexplored land. Looks like another quite important item, so I'll take this. Therion is just having a field day today.
Welcome.
I mostly deal in weapons. Swords, spears, shields. My place can barely store all of them. Official Grandport merchant. Registration number 193537. Wears swords and shields. Interesting. And a hidden item somewhere. A knight's sword, a heavy blade, a blade of bravery, a heavy lance, and a gargantuan shield. Although that doesn't do anything for physical, elemental defense, just physical defense. I'll take all this, though. Thank you. Come again.
Hi there.
That merchant there sells the travel journals of many great adventurers. They even write of setting foot into unknown lands that no man had ever before visited. Interesting. Born into privilege, this girl spends her days voraciously reading books she ordered from Atlasdam. As her overprotective parents do not allow her to embark on adventures of her own, she instead lets her imagination travel to every corner of the realm. Oh, that's nice of her. It's always nice to be an avid reader. Introduction to Adventuring. Fetches a fair price if sold. Well, I'm not one to steal somebody's treasured books, so I'll let you keep that. People around these parts don't seem to care much for my wares. What are you selling? Official Grandport Merchant. Registration number 20984. You sell accessories and miscellaneous goods. Interesting. An angel saber, which occasionally puts its target to sleep. An imperial helm. An unerring earring. A sprightly ring. A critical bracelet. I'm surprised why not many people are interested in your wares. Because after all, who wouldn't want to run faster with a sprightly ring? Did you hear about that relic what was found here in town? It's a sword, they're saying, what belonged to that old knight chappie, you know, Sokrath. No, I have no idea who Sokrath is. A young man prone to affectation and exaggeration, to the annoyance of those around him. Although once a shy and quiet lad, he became more angry and aggressive after losing someone near and dear to him. Now that's a shame. Soothing dust, mild medicinal component of large volume. I'll let you keep that. Looks like you need it more than I do. You, sir, are blocking the door. A visitor? I so rarely see anyone else these days. One of a pair of brigands who terrorizes the town. He has a knack for creating concoctions which produce thick smoke or befuddle the senses, which he uses to great effect when relieving innocents of their valuables. Christ, that's a bit rude. Looks like I actually do have a reason to steal and challenge from you. Why can't I steal this? Oh, right, I already have 99 of them. Alright, I'm gonna challenge you, and we'll see how it goes. Actually, I just have to make sure I have all my equipment on me. Alright, cool. Alright. 2 arms, my friend. No matter my odds, I will not step down. We'll see about that. Alright, are you weak to swords? You are weak to swords. Fantastic. That poison arrow thankfully didn't do anything to me. Well, it does look like you have quite a bit of health. Alright, let's max out an abide here. There we go. 9 turns of increased physical attack. Man, this guy really knows how to manipulate status ailments. Let's refill our SP. And I'm thinking of using first aid on Ulrich. There we go.
Victory shall be mine.
Now all we have to do is break this guy. Assuming he doesn't poison us, or blind us, or put us to sleep. Damn it! Alright, let's rehabilitate ourselves.
This will heal your wounds. The battle is truly joined.
Alright, now it's our time to strike. Let's max out a Brand's Thunder, and hopefully that should be it.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
17,000 damage, but you are still standing. Jesus Christ, what the hell are you made of? Let's use a level 2 cross strike.
My way.
There we go.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Alright, what's behind this door? Revitalizing gem, huh?
Oh, hello there.
Did you need anything? People so rarely come in here. One of a pair of brigands who terrorizes the town. Disguised as an old lady, she preys on the sympathy of others and effortlessly steals from the gullible. You're actually only 32? Christ. But at least we'll enjoy a greater chance of success when stealing items. You have quite a bit of accessories on you as well. I'll take all of this. Alright, fantastic.
How do you do?
Stop by the tavern, Wanderer. We boast a vast collection of drink from around the world. Interesting. A beautiful woman who works at the tavern in town. She owes the landlord a large sum, and works hard to pay it off. Though he has offered to forgive the debt, she declined out of a sense of obligation to her spendthrift parents. Interesting. I'll take your Healing Great Bunch and your Olive of Life M, thank you very much. Alright, let's ask around in the tavern now that we're here. That merchant's fair, what a wonderful thing. There are rare novelties from every region. A cleric who spends more time drinking at the tavern than conducting services at his chapel. In spite of this, he is extremely devout, as many of the other customers at the aforementioned tavern can attest to. Interesting. An Olive of Life M? I'll take that.
Hello.
I've come down from the Clifflands to see what interesting goods might be available at the fair. Official Grandport Merchant, registration number 167739, and you sell dried foods. Really? Oh, just a bunch of nuts. I'll take this nourishing nut, this fortifying nut, this magic nut, this slippery nut, and the light nut. I didn't mean to challenge you, I meant to ask what your story is. The old man who came through not long ago said he was a writer. Apparently, he writes all sorts of books to fund his travels. He mentioned some title. What was it again? The Ancient Capitals or something like that? I'm pretty sure I've met the man you're thinking of. A good-humored man who frequents the tavern in Grandport. He easily befriends all he meets, claiming good food and spirits will get anyone to talk. This tactic may attribute to his past success as an informant behind enemy lines. Christ, everyone has a story. I'll take this Runus dust, though. Ooh, there's a chest here. Almost missed it. And Spiriting Plum Basket? I'll take that. They're in really short supply these days. There's a flourishing outdoor market up ahead. You can find a great many treasures there. Alright, sounds good. A young man who stowed away on a merchant ship and made his way over from the woodlands 6 months ago. He lives at a tavern and has befriended one of the maids, who he learned is being forced to work off a debt. Though she knows nothing of it, he has made plans for them to run away together on a boat. Oh dear. You're gonna get yourself into trouble one day, my friend. Alright. Now here's the mother of all outdoor markets. This is the Merchant's Fair.
How are you?
Need an inn or a tavern? Go south to reach downtown. Thank you. A woman who sells souvenirs to tourists. Though her parents intend for her to take over the family business, she dreams of traveling the world in search of treasure before that happens. Man, I guess nobody will be able to stop you from pursuing your dreams. I'll take your light nut and your marksman's longbow.
Yeah?
I'm the captain of a cargo ship. We visit ports all over the world. I just unloaded my cargo, so forgive my fatigue. Purifying dust, I'll take that.
Oh, summer's day.
I've been all over this bazaar, and I must say, this auction is a sight to behold. A member of a noble family sponsoring the Merchant's Fair, a great event that many dream of attending. Well aware of its significance, he has invested a great deal of his resources into ensuring all goes to plan. He attends anonymously, as he knows rather little about trade, and would prefer that others remained ignorant of this fact. How do you shop anonymously? Do you use a pseudonym? Why can't I steal from you?
I'm truly sorry.
Apologies, but I'm closing up shop. Alright, whatever you say.
Welcome.
All natural restorative straight from Whisper Mill. Please take a look. Alright. Healing Grape Bunch, an Inspiriting Plum Basket, an Energizing Pomegranate L, a Refreshing Jam, and a Revitalizing Jam. Fantastic. There are so many ingredients here that I hardly know what I should concoct. You must be an apothecary, I take it. Today's menu. Oh, you're a cook. 7-herb soup, scissor crab salad, aurochs steak, and a grilled pomegranate. Interesting. I'll take all of your pomegranates, thank you. There's not much sense in inquiring these merchants here because they're all going to say the same thing. This guy sells spears, apparently. Elemental Glaive, I'll take that. A Rune Glaive, 363 elemental attack, holy shit. A Victor Spear, a Bridge Lance, and a Scourge Lance. Man, you are selling some potent spears, my friend. Looks like you might sell fruits. Byron's Ring, the heirloom of a once noble house. Oh, you're a jeweler, huh? A jeweler who uses various, and not altogether honorable, means to learn of and acquire precious gems. He then uses myriad other, and undeniably disreputable, ways to sell them for a significant profit. Christ. Quite an unscrupulous salesman, if I do say so myself. Alright, what do you sell? Sword of Salkreth. The ancient sword, a legendary knight. Perhaps now it holds some theatrical use. Interesting. An antiques dealer willing to pay surprisingly high prices for common goods. His only criterion for assessing the value of an item is its personal history. To wit, he will pay a king's ransom for junk if the seller's story is sufficiently compelling. I'm not really sure if that's a good business plan, but I'll take your sword. Too bad I can't use it, though. What do you have to steal, my friend? Ooh, daggers! I'll take this assassin's dagger, this crimson dagger, this doombreaker, and the soul knife. What's your story? It took me a long time to arrive, but Grandport is even more impressive than I had hoped. A merchant who came to peruse the market. Though he was considering setting up a stall to sell his own wares, he was somewhat overwhelmed by the passion of his competitors. I can't say I blame you. There's so much here. Ooh, you sell a lot of swords. I'll take them all. Thank you.
Oh, joyous
Every
day.
time I come, I always unearth something fantastic from the merchants. The head of the Grandport Merchants Association. He decides who can sell their wares at the market. A born and bred merchant, he can often be spotted scouring the stalls for hidden treasures. Interesting. Dazzling artwork fetches an exorbitant price if sold. I'll take that. I have found the most beautiful stones on auction today. Alright, looks like I can steal them. A noble woman with poor taste in jewelry. She loves collecting items from all over the world and goes to the market every day hoping to find a new piece to add to her collection. Who's making these judgments, by the way? Commemorative coin, another exorbitantly selling item. What do you sell, my friend? Ooh, axes. Adamantine hatchet, a spirit hatchet, a bear cleaver, and a graviton axe. I'll take them all. What do you sell, my friend? Ingredients to concoct medicines, certified by the most prestigious apothecaries, you say? Ooh, indeed. Runous dust, runous seed, purifying dust, and a purifying seed. Thank you. What do you sell, my friend? Ooh, soul stones. I'll take them as well. Thank you. What is your story? Here you can find anything from fur garments from Swarky to quarry crest made gold bracelets. I will search out the best vendors with the highest quality goods. Alright, sounds like a plan. A young man who has spent altogether too much of the fortune he inherited. Extremely confident in his judgment, he believes all who question his decisions simply lack his preternatural eye for quality. Alright, whatever you say. Ooh, I'll take all this. Fetches an exorbitant price, a fair price, a modest price, a modest price, and a modest price. Oh well. I guess I could still make something off of it.
To tell the truth,
I have quite the variety of wares for hunters. This fur coat came from one of my many successful trades. Really? Ooh, you have some nice stuff here, my friend. I'll take your falcon guard, your falcon hat, your ultimate breaker, your master's longbow, and your brilliant bow. Thank you. What's your story? Oh, you just sell hunting equipment.
Hello.
Do you know of the dancers in the Sunlands? I cannot forget their beautiful dress. You sell dancing garments and accessories, huh? Alright, I'll take all of your stuff. I'll take your oasis hat, your golden hairpiece, your fur cap, your traditional dancer garb, and your ethereal dancer garb, which for some reason adds 166 to evasion. Christ, I think I might just end up giving that to Therion. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've sufficiently robbed everybody blind around here. You wish to know why I'm here, I see. Well, my specialization isn't exactly virtuous. What the hell do you sell? War's miscellany. Okay, that doesn't help. What are you selling? A tagged collar, a bone, a stuffed toy, and a forbidden shield. What the hell are you up to?
Good day.
The Merchant's Fair is held in this structure. Oh, the showcase can be found inside as well. The Grandport's Merchants Association shall bear no liability to victims of swindlers or thieves, nor will it intervene in business disputes. It is incumbent on all concerned parties to resolve such matters themselves. Alright, well it looks like I don't have to worry about the Merchants Association sticking their head in my stealing shenanigans. And I'll take your protective necklace as well. Man, there's just so much here. There's an underground aqueduct further ahead. I believe they use it to take wares to the auction house. You sell mountain climbing gear, whatever that is. Ooh, a morning star. And a sledgehammer. And a fur coat. And a fur cap. I'll take all this.
Oh, heavens.
This auction is always so lively, and I love this diverting showcase.
Indeed.
My word, I cannot wait to see what they present today. It's marvelous. One of the noble families sponsoring the Merchant's Fair. Unbeknownst to her unrefined husband, she's quite active behind the scenes, dictating how the fair grounds are to be decorated, as well as advising how the auctions are to be conducted. Alright. Better chance of getting a discount when I purchase items. Well, I'm already stealing everything here anyway. And you must be the barker. Yep. A man hired to host the Merchant's Fair. He is well liked by the traders for his calm demeanor and eloquence. When the fair is not being held, he works in Victor's Hollow. Oh, interesting. I'll take your healing grape bunch, thank you. There's a hidden item here. An articulate stone. That should prevent silence if I recall correctly. Ooh, we are getting tons of money around here. Is that everything? I'm pretty sure there's more. Up. There we are. There's a hidden item here. A rusty cup. I can't imagine that selling for much, but we'll continue onward. There are more people here. I still find myself wondering where he is now. What he might be doing. Oh? I'm sorry. Did you need something of me? Christ, you seem quite out of it. A woman known for her generosity and beauty, she lives with her family in Grandport, where her husband serves as commander of the garrison, and enjoys bringing him and his men homemade sweets from time to time. One might say they are the very perfect picture of husband and wife. Interesting. What do you have to steal? A healing grape M? I'll take that. This is just a dog. Woof. A happy mutt with not a care in the world. He is a good dog, but to be fair, all dogs are good dogs, and a pox upon he who dares to say otherwise. What do you have? A necklace and a dirty ball of cloth. I'll let you keep those.
How do you do?
I come from a land so far south of here that you will not find it on any map. Quaragosa. I haven't been back there in a dozen years or more. I have no interest in going back by now either. Yet, the one thing I do miss is the sweet smell of the quatrate blooms that grow there. So begins the tale of an exotic aroma. A woman from a southern nation who traveled the realm working odd jobs until she found her way to Grandport several years ago. In her youth, she helped her mother with the daily cooking, and learned a great deal as a result. Her specialty is stewed fish with quatrate. Interesting. What do you have to steal? Purifying Seed and Inspiriting Plum M? I'll take both of these. And I don't think I already have the thing, right? Yeah, I don't. Okay. There's nobody in here. I think that's pretty much about it for the housekeeping here. We inquired everybody, challenged everybody we had to, and stole everything we could. Let's see what we've made off with, shall we? There's an hidden item here. Injurious dust. Alright, well, I suppose it is free. So let's see what they've got at the armorer and the provisioners here. Let's see. Healing Grape M. I might as well restock on those. Healing Grape Bunch. I might as well get 10 more of those. Alright. Inspiriting Plums. We are in desperate need of more of those. How much should I get? You know what? I'm just going to max them out. Because I don't want to have to worry about running out of them. Don't need any herbs. And we don't need any life olives. What about the armor? Mage's Glaive, Platinum Spear, a Soul Glaive, a Seraphim Spear, which occasionally confuses its target, Pirate's Longbow, an Adamantine Bow, a Knight Shield, a Dragon's Helm, a Platinum Vest, and an Unerring Bracelet. Interesting. Let's sell what we have for now. This Mysterious Seed sells for 5, this Mysterious Ore sells for 14, the Empty Coin Pouch sells for 15, the Rusty Cup sells for 50, the Large Feather for 200, the Coin Pouch for 500, the Heavy Coin Pouch for 2200, the Fool's Gold Ore for 4,000, the Silver Filled Pouch for 8,000, the Curious Antique for 9,500, these dazzling artworks sell for 15,000 apiece, this Cat's Eye sells for 20,000, and this commemorative coin sells for 25,000. Christ, even after spending all of that money on provisions, we still ended up with more than we started with. I do believe that this was a successful highway robbery. Alright, let's change the party's equipment here. Alright, we are focusing on Ophelia, Cyrus, Primrose, and Tressa. Alright, do we have anything better than a sapphire rod for you? Not by the looks of it. What about anything better than the soul knife? Nothing here, I'm afraid, either. Man. Magus glaive? You could probably use this rune glaive. Tressa's using the master spear. Man, but really? Christ. Every time I think I find a good staff for you, I always find a spear that does the magic better. Why? Oh well. Alright, let's give Cyrus one of these Yeti's longbows. Can't do anything here with these knives. Primrose could definitely, not Primrose, Tressa could definitely take this ultimate breaker. We're already using a master spear, but we could give you a better sword. What sword are you using now? The Falcon Saber? That's pretty far down. Christ, alright, let's see. What is the next best sword we can give you? This Great Blade isn't half bad. Neither is this Unseen Saber, which adds 100 to evasion for some reason. Werner's sword is terrible, and this enchanted sword, is it that much better than the Unseen Saber? Not enough to justify using it. So I suppose I'll swap out the Unseen Saber for the Falcon Saber. The Soul Knife, I'll give you a Doombreaker. And Ophelia can also take another Doombreaker. Alright, I'm pretty sure that should be everything. Ethereal Dancer Garb. Who should be wearing that for the time being? Pretty sure I should just give it to Therion, because he's the one who's going to be able to make the most use out of it anyway. That man's evasion is going to be through the roof. We should swap this protective bracelet for the protective necklace. Is there anything better than this fur coat? Yes, this platinum vest. We could give everybody one of these. Assuming they're not already wearing something like this sorcerer's robe, which adds to elemental attack. Alright, one for Primrose, and one for Tressa. Anything better than these hats that we're wearing right now? Looks like everyone except Tressa's wearing an elemental hat. So, let's see. We could give her an Oasis hat. That shouldn't be too bad. Alright, shields. We have any shields that are better than the ones we have now? Doesn't look like it. Looks like the adamantine shields are the best we got. You have anything better than the empowering ring? Probably an empowering bracelet. We should have a couple of those. Yep. Alright, I'll give... Does Ophelia really need that? Because she has saving grace anyway. Alright, let's see. Let's give it to Cyrus. There we go. Do you have anything else we could give? No, nothing much else, I'm afraid. Kinda sucks. Oh well. I suppose we only had limited supplies anyway. Let's actually swap out the party so I can get a better picture of just what's going on here. Because I need to see if there's anything in the armor that we can use. Alright, hopefully there's something we can get there. Alright, let's see. This Magus Glaive? Nope. This Platinum Spear? Nope. The Soul Glaive? Nope. The Seraphim Spear? Nope, not really. Pirate's Longbow? Adamantine Bow? Nope. This Dragon's Helm doesn't do anything for elemental defense, and I can't justify buying it. And you don't have much good of anything else, I'm afraid. Oh well. I suppose I can't really be complaining, though, considering how many goods we've made off with already. Not to mention how much money we have. Alright, let's take a save, and I'll leave the episode off here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the next one, when we will get started on Tressa's Chapter 4. Until then, I hope you all have a great day, and take care.